It's time to kickstart your fitness and supercharge your workouts.
In our new 21-day athlete Level Up. Hey, and welcome to week 1, workout 1.
This is a bodyweight workout, so all you need is a mat and yourselves. The first warm-up exercise is a walkout. Squeeze the glutes and the core and give us a little jump to start to raise the body's temperature and warm up the legs through to the arms. Remember to deep breathe into a squat. Control the arms as they walk out. Explode up off the floor and elongate the body as much as you can in that plank position.
And on to our first mobility exercise. We're going to go into 4-point contact. So we're going to do the cat and cow. From here, we're going to curl under, head comes under, push right up through the spine. And then we're going to go the other way, drop down through the midsection, take the head right up. So you're trying to get the head to come under, meet the tailbone, and back out. So it's nice and control, roll under, get that curvature through the spine, one way, open it up through the other way, and feel the movement coming through the spine and through the abdominal section.
Lying on your back, we're going to bend the knees into the chest, hands by your side, spread the fingers. Inhale, heels up, arms overhead. Exhale, bend the knees in, flex the feet, hands to your side. You're going to expand the body from the sit bones up to the heels through the hamstrings. Inhale up, exhale down, and expand the back body from the tailbone to the fingertips. So we get a stretch through the hamstrings, the spine, and the shoulders. Ride the wave of the breath. Inhaling up, exhaling down.
Okay, for our last one, we're going to start in a high plank position. We're going to push back into the down dog, press the heels in so we get the stretch through the calf muscle. And from here now, we're going to step with the right leg to the right hand and push through the hips. Okay, so we get that stretch through the hip flexor, back into the down dog. Big step through. Sit it back, push back through the shoulders and step. So if you can't get the foot right up to the hands, that's fine, just as long as we get the tension through the hips. Sit back into the down dog. And again, repeat. Push up through the chest, palm of the hands flat. And well done. Warm up complete. Now it's time for the workout.
First exercise, week 1, we are in a squat position, feet just beyond hip width. Our fists are forward and in line with the shoulders, dropping into a squat and squeezing the glutes back through. And begin. We're going to keep the big toes in contact with the floor, the heels on the floor, and they are creating your stable base. You're going to hinge the hips backwards and ensure that you keep your shoulder blades depressed and your chest elevated to give you the perfect posture at the top of the body. I imagine I'm sitting to my tailbone, like I have a big dinosaur tail, and then driving back up through the hips, activating the core and the glutes. We are irradiating through the fists, so we also get an arm activation. And Wayne's going to explain what muscle irradiation is.
Okay, so radiation, we're going to mention this quite a lot through our workouts. So when the muscle or muscle groups are working, they recruit neighboring muscles. And that's what irradiation is. But also your neural generators are your glutes, your abs, and your grip. So we're bringing these into play. So it will amplify the strength with all the exercises that we do. Good, and for our next exercise, we're in the push-up position. So you're gonna start with the hands by the side of the chest, lay flat, and to regress, start by placing the knees on the floor. Okay, ready? And begin. Now, if you wanna make it a little bit more challenging, then come off the knees and drive up through. But keep the elbows close to your side. Abdominals in, glutes fire in, and drive up through. Just select which position is great for you. And again, we're going to try and do as many as we can in the 60 seconds. And last one, and relax.
Next, onto the core, lying on your back, irradiating your fists forward. You're going to pull the ribs down, activate the core, and bring the fist to the knees. Go. Keeping the shoulders relaxed, belly button tight, drawn towards the floor, and we're creating what's called a hollow body position. So you're drawing the rib cage down to pre-activate the abs before you crunch. To make this less difficult, you can put the toes underneath the sofa or not curl up quite as high. Exhale on your way up, inhale on your way down. And throughout this workout, we're going to work a lower body, upper body, and then the core to give you a whole body workout. Last rep.
We're now back to working the legs. So, sumo squats. We take the feet as wide as possible. Again, we're going to radiate. Remember, we're going to amplify the strength with all the exercises that we do. Okay, so squat deep, stand tall, squeeze everything at the top. Ready? And begin. So we want to keep the back in the neutral position when you squat, head up, looking naturally forward, strong grip, and reach as low to the mat as possible. Now, if you have problems because of restriction through the calves and the hip, then just take a shorter range. Remember, it's all about performance, not effort, okay? So, squat deep. It's Jenny, so she can get squat deep. Come on. Good. That's it. But control the movement, as many good quality reps as you can do in 60 seconds. We'll keep repeating this. Performance, not effort. Last one.
Back into an upper body exercise. These are called diagonal push-ups, lying flat on the floor, twisting to one side of your mat. Exhale, push up, twist to the other side, and drive through the palms. Let's go. To regress this exercise, Wayne's showing on his knees. To make it a little more juicy, extend the legs so you're popping up onto the feet. And if this is too tough, you can always put a cushion underneath the chest, which makes the exercise slightly more easy because you're bringing the floor towards you. Twisting, squeezing in the side of the body. Exhale as you push up. And the aim is to bring your chest and hip down to the floor at the same time and to lift the chest and hip from the floor at the same time so you're not creating a banana back position. Last rep.
Good. Okay, so back to the next exercise. So we're working through the midsection now. So we go back to the hollow body position. We make that fist and it now comes above the head and we're going to reach towards the ankle. Fist strong, reach through. Exhale at the top, inhale on the way down and begin. Good. So from here, we maintain that strong fist position. We curl up through. We get the extension through the spine. We bring the knee in towards the abdominal and we reach for the ankle. To regress, we just reach towards the knee, but we bring the knee in. There we go. That is it. Okay, but keep control of the breathing, keep the fist strong. Last one.
Into a lower body exercise. We are perfecting your squat and going into an overhead squat this time. Irradiate the fists, palms face each other, bending at the knees and the hips. And begin. Shoulders are down, fists are exploding up into the sky. Keep your big toes on the floor and heels on the floor, and toes should be out at 10 and 2 o'clock. So the knees can track over the feet. Again, you're keeping your shoulder blades down and elevating your chest, so we have that perfect posture. The arms in the air are also going to keep your upper body upright, so if your technique's not so great, you're not going to fall forward. And if this is tough, you can always take it to a partial squat. So just squat half a foot and then drive up through the glutes. Sit into the tailbone, inhale down and exhale up. Last one, and rest.
So we're back to upper body work now. Again, we're going to start in this push-up position. Regression, knees down. So we're going to push up, rotate, back down. Keep the elbows in close to the side, rotate through into that T position and begin. So we want to try and keep everything, with all the press-ups that we've done, keep the chest, the hips in line as we press, and we rotate at the top, contracting through the midsection, hip tight, glute tight. Exhale as you rotate up. Follow the fist on the way up. Good. Remember, you can regress by dropping to the knees. Last one.
Last exercise of your first workout, we're going into a modified skydive. Irradiating the fish, you're going to lift the chest off the floor, squeeze the shoulder blades and relax. And begin. As you bring the spine into extension, retract the shoulder blades and squeeze the muscles together. You're going to draw the fists back and bring the elbows into the rib cage. The eye line is just at the end of the mat, so the neck remains in line with the spine. To regress this, bring your hands and elbows to the floor and just lift into a modified cobra. Keeping the core tight, the hips are resting on the floor. Squeeze those shoulder blades together. And the legs should be resting as well. And this is going to fire up all the postural muscles. And it's a great exercise if you're someone who sits down a lot during the day or works in an office. And rest. Congratulations, you have completed our first workout of week 1. Time to cool down.
So onto our first stretch. We're going to do a glute stretch. So I want you to cross one leg over and sit into it. Now, if you're quite flexible like Jenny, you can get your chest right in. For me, it's a little bit of a struggle. But you want to feel the stretch in on the glutes. Okay, again, push up through the shoulders and hold and breathe into the stretch. Try not to resist it. Just breathe into it and let it relax. Good. As it starts to ease, you can shift your heel or your butt a little bit closer to your heel, your glutes a little bit closer. Then we're going to rotate it over, come across, grab and rotate. So we're trying to go into the lower back as well and rotate through the spine, mid upper spine, and get that stretch. Again, breathe into it. Good. That's 3, 2, 1, and change sides.
Back to the glute stretch this side. Deep inhales, and with each exhale, you're aiming to relax the muscle fibers in that glute and the hip. Keep the chest up. Now, in our first workout, we were teaching you how to perform the perfect squat and push up and crunch, creating activation in the muscles and your postural chain and perfect technique so that throughout the workouts and this series, you can perform each exercise with excellent technique, effort and performance. Sitting tall from the sit bones in this stretch, twisting, and with each exhale, rotating further round, using the arm as leverage, and sitting tall through the spine. Last few seconds, deep breaths, and relax. Excellent job, you have completed the first workout and we look forward to seeing you in workout 2.